pandemic, it's been unusual time. We spent a lot more time with our families during that, which was amazing, and I want to carry that on. So I think definitely having the coach has helped sort of go that me think that you don't have to be all seeing, all present all the time for your staff to work efficiently. So yeah, that's been good. We just got to the point where we were like at a bit of a crossroads where we thought, where do we go next? Do we keep growing? How do we sort of map out what was going on? We were very much working from month to month, week to week, not really thinking about the future. Very chaotic, but also exciting times because we were building and growing as a company. But obviously there was no real forward planning. It was just kind of like deal with each issue as it comes along and get each record out, basically. Direction, I think from coaching, what came out of the meeting was actually like somebody to actually sort of give you some direction and drive you to think about things in a different way. I mean, the problem, as I said before, was we were just doing very well, but there was no real planning or forecasting. It was just kind of as it came, and what we really needed was for someone to say, okay, you need to do this, you need to plan your next 3 years, you need to have systems in place, you need to be tracking your numbers better, you know. So that was really interesting. Tracking that's been really good, and then and obviously also doing a three-year plan, which before we only ever really had a sort of next 6-month plan. So rolling out a plan for 3 years to look at, if we grow at the rate we're growing and our costs increase, you know, what is the net result? So that was, looking at the numbers was definitely useful. You definitely kind of slightly fear if you haven't done the work, but in a good way. If we don't hit the numbers, obviously do something about it. So we felt like we needed to actually react and do something rather than maybe just sweeping it under the carpet and hope that it all sorts itself out. Actually having to answer and show the numbers to your coach actually makes you actually face up and actually deal with any issues that maybe come along. We've set ourselves turnover targets. Obviously during the pandemic, we've been fortunate enough to still be able to grow. People still buying music during the pandemic. So I think our projected forecast was for 2021 to 2022 is around about 20%, which is really, really good. Profitability has gone up in that time. Again, we work on a yearly, year to year, April to March. So we haven't done our year end this year, but our forecast is that our profit will be up on the previous year. One of the good things about the coaching is actually trying to sort of encourage, you know, bringing on leadership amongst your team so that there's less reliant on me to actually be part of the process. But I can obviously dip in when I want, but I'm not actually essential part of it. So that's been really good in terms of actually bringing on my teams and bringing on my heads of department to be more leader focused.